Have you ever received an interview call and suddenly thought, oh no, I'm not prepared, maybe I should postpone it? I used to think the same way, but after years of working in the software industry and appearing for many interviews, I realized something very important. You don't need to prepare from zero for every interview. You just need to build your own interview preparation system. And in this video, I am going to share you exactly how to do it, including one simple folder that can save your hours of preparation every time you decide to switch a job. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel Rise with Chaitali. This is a space where we talk about career growth and confidence for people who wants to build their life on their own terms. And if you are new to my channel, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get the notification on all new upcoming videos. I'm a software professional and currently I'm also preparing for an interview. While preparing recently, I realized there are few things that I have learned from my own interview experience that could genuinely help other working professionals, especially the women who are trying to restart their careers, grow professionally, or make a career move. So today I'm sharing my personal interview preparation strategy, and trust me, this is not about studying 10 hours a day. It's about preparing smartly, building something that you can reuse throughout your career. So let's start with the first and probably the most important tips. So the tip number 1, create your own interview question folder. The first thing I recommend is creating a dedicated interview preparation folder. See, I have this type of folders. I managed to create this type of folder, and every time I prepare for the interview, I prepare from the same folder. It can be a physical folder, a digital folder, or even both. For example, if you are from the IT industry, you can create sections for different technologies. So once you create this folder, what you have to do is you have to start collecting questions and answers related to each technology or each topic. The first time you do it, yes, it will take some time and effort, but yeah, you can search online for commonly asked interview questions and collect the questions relevant to your experience. Prepare your answers and organize them properly in the folder. If you prefer handwritten notes or printouts, that's absolutely fine too. The important thing is keep everything in one place. I prefer keeping all the topics related questions in one folder because it is portable. Whenever I'm traveling anywhere, I can carry the folder. I don't have to carry different folders for all other topics or all other technologies. A single folder has all the related topics and all the related questions and answers too. And here is where this becomes really powerful. You don't prepare this folder just once. You keep upgrading it throughout your career. Now let's move on to the next tip. Tip number 2, don't postpone interviews just because you feel unprepared. This is something I personally feel is extremely important. Many of us get an interview call and immediately we think, I'm not fully prepared. I need another 2 weeks to complete the preparation. Sometimes we think that let me prepare a little more and then attend, and sometimes we even postpone the interview. But here is the problem. You can study interview questions for months, but nothing replaces actually sitting in an interview, because every company asks questions differently. Every interviewer has a different style. Some will focus heavily on your technical knowledge, some will ask scenario based questions, some will go deep dive into your previous or recently worked projects, and sometimes you will get a question that you have never even thought about. That's not necessarily a bad thing, that's experience. So my suggestion is, once your basic preparation is ready, start appearing for interviews. If you are nervous, you can initially apply to small or mid-sized companies. Use those interviews as a practice, then gradually start applying to larger companies when your confidence improves. And remember this, your first interview does not have to be the interview where you will get selected. It can be the interview that teaches you how to get selected in the next one. Now let's move on to the next tip, tip number 3. After every interview, upgrade your folder. Now this is probably my favorite part of the entire process. After every interview, don't just close your laptop and forget about it. take at least 15 to 20 minutes and write down everything you remember, especially the questions that you could not answer. For example, suppose interviewer asked you explain this concept and you realized, oh, I know the concept but I didn't know how to explain it properly. So write it down. Or maybe they ask you a completely new question that wasn't in your folder. Write it down too. Then go back, research it, understand it properly, prepare your answer and add it to your folder. Now your folder has become better because of that interview, and the next time someone asks you the same questions, you are ready. This creates a very simple cycle, and if you keep doing this constantly, something interesting starts happening. You start understanding what companies are actually asking in the market. Now let's move on to the next tip. Tip number 4, prepare an introduction that is at least 3 to 5 minutes long. Now let's talk about something that many people underestimate, your introduction. When an interviewer says, tell me about yourself, this is your first opportunity to create a strong impression. So don't try to create a completely new introduction every time. Prepare one strong introduction and keep it in your folder. Ideally keep it around 3 to 5 minutes. It should cover who you are, how many years of experience you have, your core technical skills, the types of projects you have worked on, your key responsibilities and the kind of roles you are looking for. Here I would give you one suggestion: don't memorize it like a school speech. You should understand your introduction so well that you can speak naturally. Your introduction should be equal to your first impression. And one more thing, practice it out loudly, because an introduction that looks perfect on paper can sound completely different when you actually speak it. Now let's move on to the next tip. Tip number 5, don't throw away your folder after getting selected. So now let's say you have done all of this, you attended interviews, you improved your preparation and finally you got selected. Congratulations. You joined the company, started your new role, and naturally your interview preparation stopped, and that's completely okay. But please don't delete your folders or don't throw your folders away. Keep it safely, because maybe after 1 year or 2 or 3 you will decide it's time for a next career switch, and when that happens you don't need to start from zero. Just open your folder. You already have years of preparation sitting there, your questions, your answers, your introduction, your interview experiences, the questions you struggled with, everything. And one more thing, this folder doesn't have to be useful only for you. If you have a friend or colleagues preparing for an interview for the similar role, you can share your preparation material with them too. You never know, the questions you struggled with might help someone else to prepare better. But there is one important thing you need to do before you start preparing again, that is update your folder with current technology. Technology changes very quickly, especially in the IT industry. So if you have taken a break from interviewing for a few years, don't simply start reading from your old notes. First check what is currently trending in your industry and what the companies are looking for. For example, there may be new technologies, frameworks, tools, cloud services, AI related skills or new expectation around your role. So add those new topics to your existing folder. Your old folder becomes the foundation. Your new research becomes the upgrade. And now you are preparing with both your previous interview experience plus your current market requirements. That's much more efficient than starting from a blank page every time. And remember, an interview is not just an opportunity to get a job, it's also an opportunity to learn what the market expects from you. And because I am a software professional, I thought it would be useful to share some of the things that have helped me personally. In my next video, I am going to share the type of questions that are commonly asked in IT interviews based on my own experience, including technical, project based and other important questions. So if you are planning a job switch, preparing for interviews, or simply want to stay ready for your next opportunity, subscribe to Rise with Chaitali, because here we are not just talking about getting a job, we are talking about career growth, confidence, becoming better prepared for your next chapter. See you in the next video.